I'm Anthony Tartoria. We are doing a News Mercury production on holiday charity events. We have two segments today. We are talking about the Giving Tree, and we are talking about the Gloria Gemma Foundation at 106 Tenrod Road, the drive-through display. Now I'm going to hand it over to my co-hosts.
We interviewed Ms. Buckler, the NHS advisor and the Giving Tree organizer, and asked her opinions on the Giving Tree.
And when we talked to her, we also found out how the Giving Tree works and like the whole production and process around it and the people involved.
Roll clip.
My name's Todd Schofield. I'm here with the EWG Mercury, and today we're here with
Ms. Buckler.
All right, so Ms. Buckler, I just have a few questions about the Giving Tree that the National Honor Society is doing, the charity thing. So I think it's actually a pretty good idea, but I just want to get some insight about it. So what is the purpose of the Giving Tree itself?
So the purpose of the Giving Tree is to make sure that all of the children in district who have financially need are still able to have a great Christmas. And so what we do is right around Halloween. Do you want me to tell you about the process?
Yeah, tell us about the
Okay. So right around Halloween, I send out a form in the school announcements to all of the schools, Lynham, Wawaloom, Metcalf, and the junior high school. And parents who have financial concerns can sign up to their children to be Giving Tree children. We include younger siblings, so kids who aren't in school yet, all the way up through 8th grade. And basically, they fill out information about their child, clothing sizes, if they need a coat and boots, toys, things that they're interested in, different characters or sports they're interested in. And we create tags and place them in the district schools and then also in community businesses. So there are Giving Trees set up at Cornerstone, at Back 40, at the Tilted Barn, and then at Wawaloom, Metcalf, and the junior senior high school. And so people take the tags, they buy for the child, and then they return the gifts with a tag on it to either the school or the location where they got the tag, and we organize everything and do a big pickup, which is taking place next Tuesday and Wednesday.
Nice. So how can this affect the community? Obviously you're giving back to kids who really won't have a Christmas that other kids may have. So in what way will this affect the community itself?
Well, so one of the things that we're hoping for is, we really want the students in the community, the National Honor Society students, and then also my students that I have who are in my classroom every day with all of these presents around, to realize that not everyone is as fortunate as they are. Yeah. And just, to recognize that it's really important as you go through the different phases of your life to always try and give back in ways that you can. We've done other things this year with food drives and running a coat drive, but this is our big thing. And, what we found is a lot of teachers get involved. More than half the presents are actually purchased by teachers because, I think it's really important for the teachers themselves to be able to give back to the students in the community where they work. And we want the community to be involved and to know that we're all working together to make sure that everybody has a good holiday and that, no child kind of feels left out or left behind.
So who's working on it? Is it just kids and teachers in the high school, or is it more of different people from the Exeter West Greenwich community that's also working on it?
Yeah, so I am the organizer of it, and then I have 3 students who work directly with me on the Giving Tree: Luna Allery, Emily Rubin, and Bryn Sauerbray. So they are kind of my outreach people. And then, anybody can buy gifts, but it's funny, at this point in the year when it gets so hectic and I have presents coming in all the time, I take help wherever I can get it. The girls basketball team helped yesterday with present transport. my students, that I have in my classes, I have them running all over the place, picking up gifts. They've learned my organization system. And, it's funny. So Luna, Emily, and Bryn were all my students as junior high school students. And, they have shared with me now that they remember seeing me do this and the presents coming in to the classroom. And, it impacted them. Like, it made them curious about it. And they were like, ooh, that's something that I would like to be able to do. 'Cause there's nothing like the parents coming to pick up the presents and just seeing the looks on their faces and how grateful they are that we are able to help them.
So, what are your personal thoughts on the Giving Tree?
It's my favorite thing that we do. I've been the advisor to National Honor Society for 9 years. We've done a lot of different types of projects. I think this is my 5th or 6th year doing the Giving Tree. I love it. It is incredibly stressful. I will be honest with you. I feel the weight of the world on my shoulders right now, just making sure that it all runs smoothly. But I think it's a tremendous project. I think it has an incredibly positive impact on the community, and I love it. It's hard. It's a lot of work. I do lose sleep over it a little bit, but I think it's incredible, and it's a tradition that's been going at EWG for a long time, and I hope that it is something that continues for years to come.
So, where can people find the Giving Tree itself, and when is like the deadline to give gifts to give out to those people who really can't have the fortunate Christmases other people can?
Yes, so our present deadline is today. I told you earlier where the trees were located. They've been since taken down. Right now we're in present collection mode, and so I'm collecting everything today, and then the stragglers over the weekend, of course. And Monday, everything will move, so you guys can see there's presents all around my room. It will move and get organized in the auditorium, and then the parents come to pick up Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday afternoon. So they will have everything home ready for Christmas.
Well, that's all the questions I have, and I think it's like a pretty good, awesome idea to really give back to the community in just like such a good, caring way. So, thank you.
Yeah, thanks so much.
And after the camera has stopped rolling, Miss Buckler had told us that nearly 60% of the Giving Tree children went to the Wawalam School.
She also let us take a look around her room and how she had everything organized for the 51 children who will be receiving presents this year. As I said in the interview, I think the Giving Tree is a great way to help the less fortunate families in the community.
Adding on to Todd, I also think it's a great idea too. And as a matter of fact, I interviewed some of the people that were involved with the Giving Tree.
Who am I here with today?
Emily Rubin.
And how are you involved with the Giving Tree charity event?
So I distribute tags by giving different companies giving trees that hold the tags of the children that need gifts that their parents can't afford. And then we bring them all to the school and distribute them to the parents.
And how has that experience been overall?
Very exciting, honestly. It feels very rewarding.
And what's like your favorite part about it? Is it like the fact that you're helping other people out, or?
Yeah, I really enjoy giving back to the community.
Thank you. That's all I got. Who am I here with today?
Luna Allery.
And how are you involved with the Giving Tree charity event?
I stay after school and pick up gifts. I wrap presents and I just help the Giving Tree. Yeah.
And how has this experience been with this charity event?
It's been fun and very rewarding. It's nice to give back to the community.
Nice. And what's your favorite part of like the whole thing? Like, is it helping out people in need, or?
Yeah, I like helping out the people in need. And again, it's rewarding, like seeing the families come pick up their gifts and be happy about it and give Christmas spirit.
Thank you. That's all I got.
As you can see, Emily Rubin and Luna Allery really enjoyed their experience with the Giving Tree. And I'm going to kick it back over to our news anchor, Anthony.
Okay, thank you guys. As you heard, the Giving Tree supports a great cause and is great for the community. And now I'll be talking about the drive-through display at 106 10 Rod Road, which is another great cause and great for the community, and it supports cancer patients. And I actually interviewed Helen and Anthony Gemma, and this is the interview. Okay, hello, I'm here with
Anthony.
and
Helen.
and we are interviewing about the holiday display. So tell me about the history and how did it come about starting the display?
Well, the display was made during COVID, where Helen kind of said, "Hey, what can we do to help families, get through COVID and have something to do?" And you can speak to that.
Yeah, so we thought of being safe, staying in the car. What could we do? We have a long driveway, so I said, is it possible that we do something with blow-ups? And Anthony said, oh my God, that's a great idea. Let's try to figure this out. And Anthony started purchasing blow-ups, and next thing you know, 300 blow-ups later, we started this, and it was safe, and cars could come in and not go out, not leave their vehicles, and just drive through the display and still have fun, but yet be safe with COVID. And that's kind of how that started.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So who runs the display?
Well, we both actually share in running the display. The family gets involved and helps set up, break down, and also work the box where people are making donations there. We're organizing toys and giving out toys. So there's a tremendous amount of work, but it's really a all family, all team effort.
Yeah, it is. And so what is it for? How does it help? What does it do?
So pretty much what happens is people will make a donation. They come through with their vehicles and they make a donation, and that donation, actually at this point, not including Christmas, we raised $122,000 for the Gloria General Breast Cancer Foundation, which is my mom's foundation. That money stays local in the state and helps directly families in the community. Families programs within the foundation directly benefiting mostly Rhode Island, but sometimes out of Rhode Island as well.
Nice. Okay. And how long does it run for, and what are the hours that it is open?
So it starts in October for Halloween, and then that's the whole month from 10 to 10.
Yes.
And then for Christmas, it starts the day after Thanksgiving and goes through New Year's Day. Again, the hours are from 10 to 10.
Okay. And how can the community help?
Well, we encourage anyone to volunteer. There's many tasks that have to be performed, as you can imagine, between setup and breakdown. Also, donation, standing at the box to accept donations, the organizing of toys. So there's many volunteer effort, ways that you can volunteer to help, and that that helps us as well.
Yeah, and you tried involving the school, didn't you?
Yes. Yep. I
offered
reached
that to
out to the
school.
school, and there are people that reached back out.
We had a couple students.
Yeah.
I think a teacher as well.
Yeah.
Haven't seen them, so I'm not sure exactly what happened, but we are open to students for their hours, their community service. And again, just what he touched upon, passing out candy, putting bags together. We did 2,300 bags this year. So we still have a week to pass, and that's just for Christmas. We still have to pass them out. We have a week left, but answering Santa letters. So there's a ton of stuff that anyone can really do, and we do have quite a few volunteers. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we have a group that will volunteer from 4 to I think 6, and then like 6 to about 8.
Yep.
Nice.
And it's a very fulfilling volunteer effort because I think people get a lot out of it as well. So you get out as much as you're giving in.
All right. That is it. That's all I got. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Similar to the Giving Tree, the drive-through display supports a great cause and it's great for the community. The community can help. It's great. And thanks for watching. Make sure to check out the Mercury and tune in next time.